Today, we're diving into the two systems that literally act as our planet's life support. We're talking about Earth's dynamic duo, the atmosphere and the water cycle. Let's get right into it.
So, you ever just stop and wonder, how does our planet stay alive? How does it regulate itself? I mean, it's a huge question, right? Well, the answer isn't just one thing, but this incredible, powerful partnership that's always working behind the scenes.
So, to really get this, we've got to meet the two main players. And first up, we have our planet's invisible shield, its protective atmosphere. Just think of the atmosphere as this essential, life-sustaining blanket wrapped around the Earth. It's this layer of gases that not only gives us the air we breathe, but it also acts like a global thermostat and a shield against some of the nastiest radiation from space. I mean, without it, life as we know it just wouldn't be possible. Simple as that.
So, what's in this blanket? Well, while we all focus on the oxygen, for good reason, our atmosphere is actually mostly nitrogen, about 78%. But it's the super delicate balance of this whole gas mix, including those tiny but crucial amounts of carbon dioxide and water vapor, that creates the absolute perfect conditions for our planet.
And get this, it isn't just one single layer. Nope, it's actually stacked in 5 distinct levels. Way down here with us is the troposphere. That's where all our weather is. Above that, you've got the stratosphere, which is home to that critical ozone layer. Go higher, and the mesosphere acts like a cosmic shield, burning up meteors. Then you've got the thermosphere, where you see those beautiful auroras. And finally, the exosphere, the last little whisper before you hit the emptiness of space.
Okay, so that's player one. Now let's meet the second half of this duo, what you could call the planet's circulatory system, the never-ending water cycle.
So, if the atmosphere is the planet's shield, the water cycle is its lifeblood. It's this non-stop circular journey that water takes, from the oceans, up to the sky, over to the land, and then all the way back again. The key word here is continuous. It's a closed loop that is constantly recycling and purifying Earth's most precious resource.
And this journey has 6 key stages. It all kicks off with evaporation, when the sun's heat turns liquid water into vapor. Plants also pitch in through a process called transpiration. Then, all that vapor rises, it cools, and it condenses into clouds. Once those clouds get heavy enough, boom, we get precipitation, rain, snow, or hail. And finally, that water collects in lakes and oceans, or it soaks into the ground through infiltration, all ready to start that journey all over again.
So we have our two players, the atmosphere and the water cycle. But here's where it gets really cool. They aren't two separate things at all. They are deeply, fundamentally woven together. First off, just think of the atmosphere as the giant stage where the whole water cycle takes place. It's this massive container holding all that evaporated water vapor. Without this atmospheric container, all that precious water would just float off into space. And the atmosphere doesn't just sit still. Its winds create this incredible global transportation network. They basically pick up these moisture-packed clouds from over the oceans and carry them over land, delivering fresh water to literally every corner of the globe. It's like a worldwide delivery service. And finally, the atmosphere is the trigger. It's the boss. Changes in temperature and pressure up there are exactly what causes water vapor to condense into clouds and, eventually, to fall back down as precipitation. The atmosphere pretty much calls the shots on when and where that water gets released. Which brings us to this one, really powerful summary from the source material. It says, the atmosphere and the water cycle work together to regulate Earth's climate, support life, and maintain the balance of water on our planet. See, it's not just a partnership, it's the very engine of our planet's entire life support system. So, what we have here is this elegant, self-regulating system that's worked in near perfect balance for ages, a delicate dance that supports every living thing. And that leaves us with one last and really crucial question. What happens when we knock that system out of balance?